Hi, my name is Anguyo, the slave farmer, and you're most welcome to Slave Farm Investments. Here we're cultivating ideas for growth and development. Right here we're doing vegetable farming, particularly tomatoes, variety Anna F1. We also have poultry, we do rabbits and piggery. Our aim is to ensure that our young people learn the beauty of agribusiness. And we know that the future of Africa, the future of this country, lies in agriculture. So you're most welcome to our greenhouse, which is the foundation of our slave farm here.
Perfect.
You're welcome to our greenhouse. And right here at the entrance, we have water that we've mixed with jig. So we don't know where the shoes are coming from, the gumboots are coming from, and this is to ensure that there's safety for our crops here. So you dip this and you dip that.
This is the biosecurity, right?
Yes. Then you enter. Karibu.
Okay, thank you.
The particular tomato variety we have here, it's called Anna F1. And this is 6 weeks, and today will be 6 weeks and 2 days old.
What?
And as you see, we're already fruiting
Yeah.
steadily, and we're on the third level now of fruiting. So this particular tomato variety takes 75 days from the day of transplant for you to start harvesting.
Okay.
So the first thing we do is to clean this whole place to ensure that there is no dirt.
Okay.
So after general cleanness, we get our bags, our planting bags. As you see here, this black are planting bags. Now the planting bags are filled with this. This is
That's soil?
soil from the forest, topsoil from the forest.
Okay.
It's very good for crop growth. And then these black particles are charcoal dust.
Okay.
Now charcoal dust helps to retain moisture. So we get our soil from the forest, we get charcoal dust and manure from chicken droppings.
Okay.
We mix them together. We have the measurement for doing that, and then we fill our bags. So when we fill the bags, between the bag and down, we put this, we call them mulching bags,
Okay.
to protect the bags from being destroyed. So we fill the whole place with the black bags,
Okay.
and then we connect our drip lines. These are the drip lines, our source of water, because here we do irrigation. As you see, this is properly covered. There is no rainwater that comes through, so we do drip irrigation. And then we arrange the drip lines, and then we do the transplant of the seedlings. We have a small shed down there where we grow our seedlings, and then we transfer them here.
Okay. And when did you start doing all this?
Last year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
This is our second time of planting. We actually started this project last year during COVID.
Yeah.
And harvest takes at least 8 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the structure took how long to put up?
A month. Yeah.
How much did the structure cost, if you don't mind asking?
Okay, not the structure alone. Because if you see, the structure has these caveras materials.
Yeah.
It has the poles. Then it has our drip lines and the water connecting points.
Okay.
Then we also have these taking ropes.
Yeah.
And then the gutter, and also the first seedlings we put.
Okay.
If I put in total, on average, we spent like 30 million shillings
Wow.
to start, especially this size. It's 30 by 18 meters.
Okay.
That includes everything,
Yeah.
plus the seedlings.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are the staking ropes. They are support system for the plants. So our team ensures that every week we stake, we support the plants because they grow so fast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. This is not organic.
No, it's not organic.
Can you tell us why you decided to take the other route?
Tomatoes are heavy feeders. They consume a lot of food. If we decide to just feed them with the natural soil that we got from the forest, then production will not be as expected. So we have to ensure that the processed foods, we feed them. Yeah. And then number 2, this is commercial agriculture. If you say that you're just going to grow with the natural, it becomes very hard for you to achieve your target.
Okay.
But we ensure that we give the right foods, which is not unhealthy for human consumption.
Okay.
Because if we don't have the people to consume this, then we'll not be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
When they mature, how many tons, can I call them tons of tomatoes, are you going to get out of this greenhouse?
Based on the kilos, my estimation, I use trays. A tray goes up to 20 kilograms. But when you look at the whole lifespan of the greenhouse, That's now the growing season, let me say particularly. When you maintain it well, you can harvest up to 300 trays.
Wow.
So besides our tomatoes, we also do rabbit farming, and right here is where our cages for the rabbits are. So if you turn from this side, we have the hybrid rabbits, and then on this side we have our local breeds, with the plan of doing crossbreeding, because we have people who prefer to keep the hybrids. There are people who want the mixed breed, and there are people who entirely want the local breeds. So we are keeping both the local and the hybrids. Now, we started this project in May, end of May this year, 2021, with 20 rabbits. And as I talk now, we now have 115 rabbits here. Rabbit production is very, very fast. Rabbits produce very fast. On average, a female hybrid rabbit can produce 3 to 4 times in a year. And what we have here gives up to 10, even 12 little ones. We have these are the water gutters. Now, when the rabbits pass urine or the feces, it falls here and then into the water gutter. And this flows where we have a collection point. Rabbit urine is very, very good for our garden. So we process and use the urine as a fertilizer in the garden. And then we feed the rabbits through here. As you see, let me just open here. So we have this sukuma wiki, which we grow here in our garden. This is what we feed our rabbits. But besides that, we also give them processed pellets. The biggest expense for rabbits are the feeds. And it's our plan from next year to start making our own pellets. So right now we're doing the research and also growing maize so that we start making our own feeds here to be able to sustain our rabbits here. Right now we're not selling until we make 500. Our target is next year. By June, we should have not less than 500 rabbits, and that's when we'll start selling. Right now, rabbit meat is highly valuable. People love it. It's white meat, very healthy, and the fact that we are located here at the border, our biggest target market is not just locally, but in the DR Congo. So the Congolese love rabbit meat. They come around, they ask us if we can sell to them. But definitely they are our target market, and of course our local market also available. As you see, this is already full. And then we have this. And our plan is to make organic fertilizer from here. So in the next 2 weeks, we're going to start processing our organic fertilizer, which in turn we're going to use in our gardens. So we don't put any waste to waste. So every waste that we collect, from the chicken droppings to the goat droppings, even for the rabbit droppings and the rabbit urine, we process it, process it, and we use in our gardens. The droppings, we use them as manure, and then the rabbit urine as a fertilizer. Here we have poultry. These are chicken. This is our chicken house. You're most welcome. This is our chicken house, and the particular type of chicken we keep here, these are the breeds called the broilers, and we have both the hens, and the other side we have the cocks. So in total we have 1,050 broilers that we are keeping here. Now we not only sell this chicken locally here, but also to the DR Congo. Many of our customers come from Congo. They come and buy chicken, then they cross with it to Congo. So we've done this. This is our second time we're doing chicken. The first time we brought 500, and this time we doubled it and increased by a little to take it to 1,050 of them. So this one's exactly 2 months old now, which is 8 weeks. And by December, we expect them to be not less than 3.5 to 4 kilograms. And that's when people enjoy it the most. So we feed our chicken on the broken maize, but because we still haven't had the capacity to grow a lot of maize, of course that's in our plan. We buy maize, we break it into smaller pieces, and then we mix it with a formula, which is sunflower cake. So we have the powdered sunflower cake, we mix with our broken maize, and it's what we give them. Right now at the state where they are 2 months, we give them 50 kilos per day, but we give them water constantly. To me, success is relative. I wouldn't say that I'm already successful, But I know with best practices, I'm actually on the right track because I have my vision and I'm committing myself to ensure that I reach the level of success that I want for myself. 2016, I resigned from my job as a branch manager for a bank and ventured into private business, financial consultancy. So I realized that I actually had a lot of time in my hands because I'd work like from 9 in the morning, Monday to Saturday to 5 p.m. So meaning I had extra time in my hands. So I started thinking of what else I could do besides my normal job that I was doing. And one of the things that came to my mind was agriculture. I started it small, rented some bit of land, like half an acre, and I grew normal foods, beans and cassava. And actually the output was good. Then I realized, wow, this is something that I can do. Arua is located at the border of South Sudan and the eastern DR Congo. And Arua happens to be, West Nile itself is like the food basket of these great countries. They mostly depend on Uganda for food. So I realized that as a business person, there was a lot of potential, huge potential for agribusiness. So that is when I started developing the love for agriculture. I'm telling the truth, if you asked me 10 years ago to be a farmer, I would have said no, because I looked at farming as, a defeated person's job, for a dirty person, maybe the person who had nothing else to do. But if you ask me now about farming, I would say, please come, bring more people. And this shows that the love that I've developed for farming. So I would say that now I have passion, I have love, and I would say that this is where my heart is. And I feel so comfortable to be an ambassador for agribusiness. If you came on a normal day, just like even today, and passed the raw market, you'll find that there are trucks of tomatoes from central Uganda. Okay. Meaning production in this place is not enough. The demand is huge. Yeah. So it's one of the reasons why we started growing tomatoes here. So we have really available market, but also the fact that we're located at the border of DR Congo, the huge market for us too. So that gives us a target to actually increase on production so that we're able to not only meet the local market, but also the market in DR Congo. Oh. Yeah. Last year, after visiting one of my mentors who happens to be a slave farmer, I realized that there's so much potential for agribusiness in this region. So with a few friends, including Razak Omia, who happens to be one of my mentors, we started a group called the Slave Farmers Group. And I must tell you, right now as we talk, we are a team of 104 young people. Yeah. And out of our engagements, the constant visits to other farmers, many people got interested. Many people started doing even backyard gardening at the comfort of their homes. Many started hiring and renting land from their friends. And now we see there's a lot of agribusiness engagement. Now we're telling them, let's not just do this for fun. Let's do this as a business to make money. Now, apart from making money, we also want to, be ambassadors of farming to the rest of the world. Tell young people, the government will not come and change our conditions. The government is not going to come and give us cash and say, get this, go and do this. This is something that we can do. We don't need a lot of money to start some of these things. Let's start small and then we put effort, commitment, and then we let it grow. Okay. And this is the message that we're passing to our young people. Okay. Agribusiness is a good thing and we can do this together. If there's a lesson that I learned from COVID, it's don't put your eggs in one basket. That is the reality. If I'm only doing tomatoes, I have one greenhouse and I'm doing tomatoes. What happens when the tomatoes are over? When we finish harvesting? Meaning we're out of business. Does that mean the workers here have to go back to their homes? No. So I had to ensure that I come up with a number of things that we can do comfortably on this small piece of land. Okay. This is less than an acre. Yes. But if you see what we do here on less than an acre, I'm sure you're amazed at that. I am amazed. So the issue is don't just do one thing. Do a number of things in a small way, but let them give you, something big, a bigger outcome. Yeah. So that's why we have chicken there, because when we sell the chicken, it helps us to meet other costs. And now we have the rabbits, although we haven't started selling them, but it's one of the things that we're going to do. My contact is +256 775 332 550.
Yeah.
We're always open to hosting you here. Anytime you want to ask us questions, you want to come over and see what we do, just feel free to call us and we'll definitely give you our time. We'll give you attention. If there's anything you want to know about what we do here, or you want to start something similar to this, I'm telling you, we're not selfish with knowledge.
Yeah.
Because we believe when you grow and I grow, the conversation is different.